Okay, now we can look how we can multiply a decimal number by a whole number. How we can multiply a decimal number by a whole number. For example, 0.1 into 2. We want to find 0.1 into 2. So this 0.1 is a decimal number. So first we must convert this into a fraction. First we must convert this decimal number into a fraction. For converting the decimal number, we want to look the point. After point, how many numbers are there? Here only one number. So the denominator will be 10. If after point there are two numbers, then the denominator will be 100. Three numbers, then 1000. Here after point there is only one number. So our denominator will become 10. So 1 by 10 into 2. This we all know that. We have studied how to multiply a fraction and a whole number. So first we will multiply the numerator and then we will multiply the denominator. So 1 into 2 by 10 into 1. We will get 2 by 10. Now the question is in decimal number. So we want to change this fraction into decimal number. For changing the fraction into decimal number, we will look the denominator. Here the denominator is 10. So after point there must be only one number. If the denominator is 100, after point there must be two numbers. Here denominator is 10. So after point only one number. So the answer is 0.2. So when we are multiplying 0.1 into 2, first we want to change the 0.1 into fraction. Here after point only one number, so our denominator will be 10. So the question will change into 1 by 10 into 2. Now we will multiply the numerator and then we will multiply the denominator. So 1 into 2 and 10 into 1. So 2 by 10. Now we got the answer in fraction. But the question is in decimal number. So we must change this fraction into decimal number. For changing the fraction into decimal number, here the denominator is 10. So after point there must be only one number. Okay, now next we can study how we will multiply two decimal numbers. How we will multiply two decimal numbers. For example, 0.1 into 0.3. Here now we are multiplying two decimal numbers. So as we have told earlier, we must change this decimal number into fraction. So we can look here after point, how many numbers are there? Only one number. So our denominator will be 10. So this will change into 1 by 10 into, here also after point there is only one number. So 3 by 10. Now we have got two fractions and we must multiply these two fractions. As we have learned earlier, we will multiply the numerator and then the denominator. So 1 into 3 by 10 into 10. So we will get 3 by 100. So now we must change this fraction into decimal. Now we got the answer as 3 by 100 and the answer is in fraction, but our question is in decimal. So we must change this fraction into decimal. How we will change? Here the denominator is 100. So after point there must be two numbers. Here the denominator is 100. So after point there must be two numbers. So this will change into 0.03. So when we are multiplying two decimal numbers, first we must change them into fractions and then we must multiply. So we will get the answer in fraction. But our question is in decimal number. So we must change that fraction into decimal number. If the denominator is 10, after point there must be only one number. And if the denominator is 100, after point there must be two numbers. Here the denominator is 100. So after point there must be two numbers. So our answer is 0.03.